Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Today's video is going to be all about some sweet, juicy, fruity perfumes that will be perfect for spring and summer. If you would like to hear more, definitely keep on watching. First up on today's list, we have a fragrance which has a lot of mixed reviews. I have talked about it previously. This is one of my most complimented perfumes, and we are talking about Erba Pura by Xerjoff. Now, I am pretty sure that you know all about this fragrance. This is a very popular scent. A lot of people dislike it, others absolutely love it, and I happen to be one of those people that adores Erba Pura. This to me would always be one of my favorite fruity perfumes. It's very vibrant and juicy and sweet, and it just makes me happy when I wear it. It opens up very bright and citrusy with mandarin, we have bergamot. In the heart we have a mix of tropical fruits. I get a lot of peachiness, a lot of passion fruit. It smells sweet and juicy and so fruity and delicious. And in the dry down we have plenty of musk with amber and some vanilla. I just love this scent. It is a very powerful, polarizing fragrance, and I understand that it could be overwhelming for some people, but to me, she's absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite perfumes to wear during summertime. This is a fragrance that when I wear it, it just gets me compliment after compliment. This is a strong, powerful, intoxicating, fruity perfume that will make you stand out when you wear it. It's so sweet and juicy, but in the dry down, that fruity sweetness kind of becomes a little bit softer, and you get more of the muskiness, you get a little bit of that vanilla, but it also becomes very green to me and on my skin, and you still get the fruity vibes, but they're just a little bit softer, and you get more of that muskiness with a lot of greenness. I absolutely love this one. An intoxicating, rich, strong, powerful fruity scent. Coming up, we have a delicious raspberry fragrance, and this one is Empathy by the House of Oud. This bottle is one of the most beautiful bottles I have ever seen. This is just a gorgeous, juicy, sweet, fruity perfume that opens up very sparkling, very juicy. It's very sweet in the opening. You definitely get this very sweet raspberry straight away. We have some tobacco in here as well, which is adding this kind of soft, warm sweetness. Together with the raspberry, we have a mix of fruits. So this one is definitely a fruit bomb, but the raspberry is very prominent. It smells just as it looks, very pink and vibrant and pretty. This is just a gorgeous, sweet, juicy raspberry scent, and in the dry down it becomes a little bit softer, a little bit musky, just slightly woody. There is oud in this fragrance, but I personally do not pick up on the oud. To me, this one is a very girly, pretty, sweet, juicy, fruity raspberry perfume that is so beautiful for spring and summer. And this is one that when I wear it, it just makes me feel very pretty. This one is a strong fruity perfume, but there is something about it that makes me feel very calm at the same time when I wear it. It has this like softness about it, and it's absolutely adorable. If you love raspberry in perfumes, I highly recommend you to try Empathy by the House of Oud. Next up, we have a perfume which I just can't get enough of. I am completely obsessed with this fragrance, and this is Peach's Revenge by Sarah Baker. This is a new release, and I am just addicted to this perfume. This is a delicious peach fragrance which opens up with a juicy, sweet peach, plenty of guava, which adds a little bit of a tart touch. It's making the fragrance a little bit fresh, and it's also adding a tropical feel to the whole fragrance. Then you also have some nectarine. This is a juicy, sweet, delicious, fruity peach perfume that is very tropical. It's very creamy. We have a lot of caramel in here. We have amaretto as well, which is adding this soft, delicate almondy touch. We have plenty of vanilla as well. This is a delicious, peachy, powdery but very creamy fragrance at the same time. When I smell this fragrance, I just think of a very juicy, sweet peach, maybe a peach that has been baked in the oven and then it has been topped up with some caramel on top, maybe some powdered sugar. It's absolutely mouth-watering delicious. It's very addictive. This is just the most perfect peach perfume for spring and summer, but basically all year round, because it feels fresh and fruity, but at the same time it feels warm and inviting and enveloping. This is so good. One of the most delicious, juicy, sweet peach perfumes I have tried. It's creamy, it's soft and powdery. It's, yeah, I have no words for this. If you love peach perfumes, this is one that you absolutely need to try. Next up, we have a fragrance which I don't hear many people talk about, but this is the ultimate pretty girl fruity scent for spring and summer, and this is Oro Rosa by Bois 1920. Just look at this gorgeous looking pretty pink bottle with the golden cap. It's absolutely stunning. This is a very fruity rose perfume. It's very joyful, happy, fresh, fruity, sweet and floral. In the opening we have a beautiful combination of fruits. We have melon, we have apple, we have a little bit of orange, some pear. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's fruity. And then in the heart we have rose with lychee. The rose is fresh and so delicate and feminine. In the dry down we have musk and vanilla. This is a fragrance which has a similar type of vibe to Delina, not the same, but it does remind me of Delina when I smell it. It's just very fruity, so think about the rose in Delina but with a lot of juicy fruitiness. Think about melon, apple. This is just so beautiful. It's musky in the dry down, but it still remains floral and fruity. This is a very pretty fragrance. It's very sexy as well. This is also a fragrance which is a compliment getter for me. People absolutely love this one. It's very fun, playful, flirty, pretty, floral, bright and fruity. The perfect fresh fruity floral perfume for spring and summer that will also make you smell super sexy at the same time. Next up we have Meliora by Parfums de Marly. This is one of my go-to summertime fragrances. This is a very sparkling, fruity perfume with a lot of black currant, some red berries, cassis. It has some delicate florals in the heart. In the dry down it's musky. This is a perfume that makes me feel incredibly beautiful and elegant when I wear it. It's very feminine, it's delicate, it's so pretty. This is a gorgeous fruity perfume, sparkling, joyful, vibrant with the berries at the top. It's very juicy with the black currant, but the red berries add a little bit of a sour touch. The cassis is very prominent. It's fruity, but it's also adding a touch of greenness to the whole composition. The florals are elegant and feminine and fresh, and in the dry down the fragrance becomes very soft and musky, but still remains fruity to me. If you are looking for a fruity perfume for summertime that is very elegant, feminine, delicate and beautiful, you absolutely need to try Meliora. This is just a delicious, delightful berry perfume, musky floral perfection. Next on the list we have a delicious gourmand fruity perfume, and this one is Buontalenti by Profumo di Firenze. Now this one is such a yummy fragrance. The perfume opens up very juicy and sweet with a blast of fruitiness. We have banana, we have apricot, we have some red berries. The banana and the apricot are very prominent to me, but so are the red berries, which add a touch of sourness. It's very sweet and delicious. Straight away you get these very addictive, yummy fruits, but the fruitiness fades away relatively quickly, and then you start to get more of a creamy vanilla perfume with cookies, some toffee and some coconut. This just smells absolutely divine. It's so delicious. When I smell this perfume, I think of the most delicious creamy vanilla ice cream that has been topped up with some delicious fruits, the banana, the berries, the apricot. It has been drizzled with caramel, has been topped up with some cookies as well and some coconut shavings. This is one of the most delicious, creamy, fruity perfumes that I have in my perfume collection. It's mouth-watering, it smells so edible. You get the cookies, the coconut, the vanilla, the fruits. It's just delicious. If you love gourmand fragrances and if you're looking for something for the summertime that it's very fruity but sweet and creamy, I highly recommend you to try Buontalenti, the perfect sweet fruity gourmand perfume for spring and summer. Coming up, we have Eden Juicy Apple by Kayali, and I have the travel size, and it's almost over, so I definitely need to upgrade to the full bottle. But this is one of the most delicious juicy apple fragrances. It opens up with plenty of apple, as you can imagine, some black currant and some lychee as well. We have plenty of berries in here. It's so fun and playful and flirty and sparkling and juicy and sweet. I absolutely adore this fragrance. In the dry down, we have musk with sugar, a little bit of vanilla and moss. It's just divine. It's so fresh, it's so uplifting, it's so bright. This is just the perfect apple perfume for spring and summer. I absolutely adore the dry down, this sugary muskiness. It's so addictive, and yes, this is just an adorable, fruity, sweet, girly perfume with a lot of apple and some berries. Next up, we have Marbella by Carner Barcelona, and this is the ultimate pretty girl perfume for summer in my opinion. This is such a gorgeous peony fragrance with plenty of green tea, some juicy, sweet, addictive black currant, a beautiful peach note, a little bit of rose as well. Oh, this is so fresh. It's so aquatic in a way. It's just a delightful summertime perfume. Very fun, fresh, vibrant, playful, and flirty. It's just addictive. I absolutely adore this fragrance. One of the prettiest perfume for spring and summer in my opinion. This, as I said, you get a lot of peony, but when I smell it, I think of a peony that is in a garden. It's very dewy, it's early in the morning, it's covered with some morning rain, and it's just so beautiful. This is fresh, it's vibrant, it's fruity, it's a little bit green as well. The green tea is very prominent on my skin and I absolutely love it. A juicy, floral, sweet, fresh perfume with an addictive peachiness in there as well. This is just an adorable fruity floral perfume for spring and summer. Very sexy and pretty at the same time. Next we have Pear Inc by Juliette has a gun, and this is one of the most delightful pear perfumes I have tried. The pear in here is so realistic, it's juicy, it's sweet, it's fresh. It is absolutely stunning. It's very musky. This is a very musky perfume, but the pear is just incredible in here. This is so fruity, it's so fresh, it's very clean at the same time. It smells very pretty to me. This is a very clean, fresh, fruity perfume that for spring and summer you just can't go wrong with this one. Delicious juicy pear, clean musky dry down. Ah, it's just adorable. The perfect clean perfume for spring and summer that smells very uplifting, bright, fresh, and juicy at the same time. And last on today's list, we have Flamingo Fizz by Superz. This is a sparkling, vibrant, fun, playful, fruity perfume which opens up with a blast of berries, some grapefruit, some lemon, and a sparkling champagne. This is so addictive and intoxicating at the same time. It's juicy, it's fresh, it's playful, it's fizzy and sparkling. It's just so delicious. This is a juicy fruity perfume that smells divine. It's very strong. This is a strong perfume. At least on my skin, I only need a couple of sprays of this one because otherwise, if I overspray it, I find it to be a little bit too much, a little bit overwhelming. But if you spray it wisely, it's going to smell just incredible. In the dry down, it becomes a little bit musky, slightly woody, but this is a delightful, juicy, berry, citrusy summer cocktail in a fragrance. Well, this was all for today, guys. These are some of my favorite juicy, delicious, sweet, fruity perfumes for spring and summer. Please let me know down in the comments what are your favorite fruity perfumes. If you stayed up until the end of today's video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and I really hope to see you next time.